Welcome back to another vlog of me walking outdoors, probably making too much noise with this microphone and no makeup on. But welcome back. It's sunny. I am surviving the heat wave, just about. I have napped every single day this week. I got fully ready to go to the gym yesterday and then I was like, wait, I'm exhausted on a spiritual level, so I napped for 2 hours, which was probably too long. My flat is not built for heat. It is a furnace in that thing. But I'm out nice and early this morning, walking to the gym. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along for part of my workout and speak to you later. Back from the gym, and now I am ready to go and meet Caroline. So I might take you along for some of it. We'll see. And now I'll show you what I'm wearing. For the beach day, I am wearing my trusty Tevas, a little vintage skirt that I picked up in North Lane. This little cute stripy top, I can't remember the brand of it, but I will insert it because it's like a shop in Brighton. And then vintage Napajiri hat, and then obviously the biggest bag I own, which is my Trader Joe's one, which I have never been to, but was given to me as a gift, so we move. Okay, I will see you guys in a bit. It's time for a book review of two of the most talked about books that have been in my feed. So I'm gonna do the book review of these. Also, how cute are my tabbies? I'm obsessed. I'm actually just obsessed with this whole little outfit. It's like capris, these, and the top that my friend Lucy gave me. It's so soft. So yes, shoes are on the bed, but I'm okay with that, so you can be okay with that. They have been worn outside, but like only once, and it was in Brighton, and it was down a street that I feel safe to walk outside in. So they're on my bed. Sorry about that. But these are the books. We're going to do a whistle-stop tour book review because I don't want this vlog to be very long because I keep making them too long. So, Famesick by Lena Dunham, her memoir. I mean, I love this woman's writing. I love her memoirs, and I know loads of people don't love her, find her like frustrating, and she is frustrating, but I think that's the point. And yes, she's problematic, but so is everyone. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Also, as someone who's, you know, in the process of dealing with potential endometriosis, I really, yes, I was terrified by her story. That's like worst case scenario for me. That's like, I couldn't imagine going through that. But I felt like it was really brave of her to share what she shared in that way. And this book took me out. I definitely like cried so much and felt all types of feels reading this thing. Also the tea is strong, but like she does it in quite a classy way, I would say. Classier than I am on my own Substack, I would say. But I really enjoyed it, but only read it when you're like emotionally ready, I would say. And then this one, so I probably would rate that like 4.5 out of 5. And then this one is Yesteryear. Now, it's one of those books where it's kind of like, I would describe this book as like candy. Like, or for me, I'm not really a big person who eats candy, but biscuits. So if I buy biscuits, I will not stop until they're finished, but I won't be satisfied and I'll feel a little bit sick. That's kind of how I felt about this book. I could not put it down. I think I finished it in a day and a half. So obviously the author really knows what she's doing in terms of like writing something that's unputdownable, and I give her props to that. But for me, I know the main character is meant to be super unlikable, and I found it so jarring. Like, and then I think the ending, like, and I obviously won't spoil it, but maybe this is maybe I'm gonna put a spoiler warning in, because spoiler alert here. It very much gave "and then I woke up" vibes to me, and I remember getting like so in trouble by my English teacher in high school for doing a "and then I woke up" story. So I have reservations about "and then I woke up" energy in a book. So yeah, if you need something to get back into reading though, if you just need a book that's just gonna like zoom you in, it's this one. So like I would say like read it, but like read it knowing that the ending is probably gonna really piss you off, would be my takeaway. So I would rate this one more like a 3. So yeah, that's my book reviews, and yeah, I've got loads of books coming because of my upcoming surgery. So yeah, there'll be more on that soon, but yeah, I'll show you all of them in that. Hi, thought I'd come on and just say I'm about to go and get zoom whitening done on my teeth. This is the before. I'm getting it done because I want to get this bond replaced. I've got like a very small tooth that's under there. And I've had it for like, I think 12 years, and you're meant to have them replaced every 10. I was hanging on for dear life, and she was like, if you want your teeth to be any whiter, we should do that whiter before we do that. And I've had zoom whitening before, maybe like 4 years ago now, but I lost the like whitening stuff that you do after, so I didn't ever get the full lift, and I know my teeth are pretty white, but I'm gonna go and do that now. So this is the before, and I'll show you the after, and then in a few weeks I'll get that one replaced. I'm just back. Also look at that from wearing those glasses and like the stretch, but that's my teeth after. Lol, I can't take myself seriously right now, but they're pretty white. And then I have to do, it's like called Philips Zoom Night White, so I have to do it I think for the next 3 nights. They're already looking pretty white, except the one that won't whiten. Wait till that one. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I thought we would catch up and close out this week's vlog whilst I finish getting ready. I've already done my base, and I used by Terry CC serum in Sunny Flash for summer, and this is Holiday in a Bottle. And then I switched to a La Roche-Posay oil-free sunscreen because my skin was breaking out from the Beauty of Hosem one when it started to get quite hot. And now I'm gonna add some milk blush to bring my face to life. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. I went stand-up paddleboarding for the first time since moving to Brighton. I bought that thing literally a year ago, over a year ago in fact. Oh, just hit, sorry to make you shake like that. But yeah, I bought that thing a year ago, and this was the first time I used it, and it was so much fun. I need to use it before I can't, because I'm gonna have my endometriosis surgery soon. There's a vlog coming on that, so I won't talk about it here, but yeah, I won't be able to do anything like that for a while. So I need to get out there on a non-windy day, because it was kind of windy when I was out there, and it was a bit like, it was a bit relentless, like trying to stay away from places that were scary. But it was so fun, especially when it was still and you could actually just stand up and float. I reckon I could probably, in fully calm water, do some kind of headstand situation. So I'd love to give that a go, but I'd also be scared to fall onto the board. So I'd probably need someone there to like hold it just to see. But yeah, it's been a cute little week hanging out with friends. It's also been a weird week because I got the surgery date for the endometriosis. That was a bit of a weird vibe. Do I want lip liner? Yeah. Also, whilst we're here, people always ask, like quietly, and I actually don't know if I should take this as a compliment or not, but I do. They always ask, they'll be like, when I do this combination, they'll be like, have you had a lip job? Have you had your lips done, is what they say. They'll be like, Hannah, have you had your lips done? And then I'll be like, no, I have not. I mean, I do think I've got like natural, like my friend said I had like the line that you get when you have it, but I've never had my lips done, so I don't. So it might just actually be the shape of my lips, or like where that natural line that I've got, like where it kind of like sits, the natural like puff of skin where it meets my lip. And I think that happens maybe for some people when you have it, but either way. Ilia lip liner. You kind of need to find the shade that works for you. That's almost the shade of your lips when it's on, but maybe slightly darker. And then obviously, you know that I'm obsessed with all milk products, but this one, and again, I think the color is quite important. So this is Soul Search, and again, quite similar to my lips. And then this is Genre. And people be asking, well, this is quite blunt, I might fuck this up, but anyway. It makes me feel like Kylie Jenner. I remember when Kylie Jenner was like, it's just my lip kit. But it wasn't. But like, this is genuinely my lip kit. See? So we just slightly overline them. And like, I am not a professional. So I smudge all the time. And I just sort of go in and don't really care. And maybe that adds to it, because your lips aren't perfect. Like your lips kind of smudge into your, like a tiny bit. They kind of smudge into your skin. So I don't try and be perfect. And then there's the Hannah lip kit. Done. So yeah, there's my instant, you've had your lips done. You're welcome. Do it, get it, buy it. If you're my colouring, if you're not my colouring, pick maybe the same products but different colours that suit your lip colour, so that it's fairly aligned to your natural colours. Because otherwise, I think, you know, lips kind of like skin and nipples, right? Like we've all got different colours, so you got to find the ones that work for you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. It was summery and it was cute, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week for another one. That one should be fun and cute, and hopefully I can get out on that stand-up paddleboard more, and let's see if I could do a headstand if I'm feeling brave. Hope you guys have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I will see you next week for the next one.